Hey, it's Al Calhoun with Coveted Consultant. And this video is going to be a bit different than what you normally receive from me because this video is going to be a tribute to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash, January 26, 2020. And where I may not call myself a Lakers fan or even a Kobe fan, I definitely respect Kobe Bryant and how he went about his business. Now, this basketball, you may not know about me. I played a lot of basketball growing up, and I thought that I was going to be an NBA basketball player. I wasn't nearly good enough. So when I couldn't be a basketball player, I thought I could get into pro basketball as an executive. And I had a chance to work in the front office for the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers. And so this basketball was signed by the Cavaliers, the 2006-2007 team that got to the NBA Finals. So this is a keepsake from my experience working in the NBA. And again, where I may not be a real fan of a team or a given player, I respect the game and I respect people who respect the game. And Kobe Bryant is someone who absolutely respected the game enough to learn it, to understand it in order to master it. And if you haven't heard of Kobe Bryant for some reason or don't know his background, let me give you some of his accolades. Kobe spent 20 seasons in the NBA, all with the LA Lakers. He was a 5-time NBA champion. He was a 2-time NBA Finals MVP. He's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, an 18-time NBA All-Star, a 12-time All-Defensive Team selection. He was a 1997 Slam Dunk champion. He made 12 three-point shots in a game and scored 81 points in a game versus the Raptors in 2006. Now that's an amazing resume because we know NBA players don't play that long and they definitely aren't that good for that long. So what was it about Kobe Bryant that allowed him to maintain that level of excellence over such a lengthy time period? Well, if you hear people talk about Kobe Bryant, the words focus, preparation, intensity come fast. They come often. Kobe Bryant didn't just see himself as an athlete. He saw himself as a student of the game. And he learned the game in order to simplify the game, in order to master the game.
Because I kept on learning, and now here I am with 5 championships, by how the public measures what success is, and that's okay, but that doesn't drive me. What drives me is continuing to learn, which is why I'm still sitting here after 18 years, determined to come back next year with a vengeance. It's because of how I define success, not how everybody else does. It's never about the destination, it's always about the journey. The success to me is the adventure. How many here think you have to have a move? I have 2.
他说他只有2个。
I have 2. On the perimeter, I have 2 moves. On the post, 2 moves. That's it. So the perimeter, I'll go right, pull up, shoot. Left, pull up, shoot. The post, turn left shoulder, fade away. Turn right, fade away. Stop it. So now when I go right, if you want to try to block it, I'll pump fake. I'll pump fake, you jump.
That's what happened.
Right? So you make the game very simple. Man, I was just having this discussion with my teammate the other day, Nick Young. I was just talking with Nick Young. Is that to be unstoppable, you have to first be predictable. Right? To be unstoppable, you first have to be predictable. Because if you're unpredictable, you don't know what the heck you're going to do. So how can you dictate to the defense what you're going to do? Right? So you have to be very simple. So I know if I have a chance, I'm going to go right and shoot. You know I want to go right and shoot because now I go right 2 times, make it. You're expecting me to go right. Now I control you. Now I'll fake right, go left. Right? Now I go left, and you're like, oh, he's going to make another one. Now I pump fake, you jump, now I draw a foul.
But he didn't just apply that thinking to his athletic career. Almost immediately after retiring, he transitioned that focus, that studious approach into his next set of projects. Now, he continued to express his love for the game through a variety of basketball clinics, including his own, the Kobe Basketball Academy. He started the investment firm Bryant Stiebel in 2013 with Web.com founder Jeff Stiebel, and that firm invested in companies like Dell, Alibaba, and Epic Games, who made Fortnite. Bryant wrote a book. He wrote The Mamba Mentality. He wrote that book in 2018. He founded Granity Studios, which won an Oscar for Dear Basketball on March 4th, 2018. The venture capitalist Chris Sacca was quoted saying, "I'm not sure I will ever know anyone else with his work ethic." Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian made the quote, "He still believed he had work to do." Kobe Bryant's success is not an accident. He chose to play the role of a student, constantly working towards mastery. And basketball just gave him a public display of that approach. But he was taking that same approach to everything else that he did in his life. Kobe Bryant would have been good at whatever he chose to do. And I think that same thought process is valuable for you and me. You take the role of student. You learn something as best you possibly can. You try, you execute, and you use your iterations as an approach towards mastery. But even more importantly, I think Kobe Bryant understood something implicitly that should be said explicitly. You don't know how much time you have left. Kobe Bryant died at 41 years old. But I think it's fair to say that he maximized his time while he was here on the planet. And I think his life gives example that both you and I can benefit from. If you believe that you still have work left to do, then you need to get to it. There are people out there who need to benefit from your mastery. There are people out there who need to use your work ethic as an example to borrow from. Get to it. What are you waiting on? Because you simply don't know when it's all going to be over.